Hey everyone, this is Dade, and I am sitting outside my county courthouse right now because today is the day that I have my court date to legally become male. So I am both very excited about that and also a little terrified, and I'll tell you why. So it's quite a process to legally become male, and about a month or a month and a half ago, I went in and I submitted the paperwork to become. Actually, let me backtrack. First, I had to make a bunch of phone calls to try to figure out what to do, and I got transferred to like 6 different people. Every time I mentioned changing sexes, they just clammed up and transferred me to a different department, and that happened at least. Might be an exaggeration, but it seemed like 6 times. And then finally, the last person I talked to was super rude, wouldn't give me any information, said, "You need to go see a lawyer," and hung up on me. So, anyway, I managed to cobble some forms together by myself and went down and submitted them to the county. And, they tried to be professional, but they didn't try super hard, because what happened is I turned the papers in, and I'm wondering if my finger's over the speaker of my phone. I turned the papers in, and they took them back to behind the glass with the rest of the people, and I swear to God, it was like show and tell. Everyone just kept coming past the window and looking at me, trying to not look obvious, but they were really fucking obvious. So I'm a little nervous because it's the same process as when I went in to get my name changed. I have to go into the courtroom with everyone else that has little minor things to take care of, like sex change is minor, and it happens in front of everyone. And that's just not my first choice. I don't want the looks and gasps and crap. So anyway, I'm probably making this worse than it's going to be, but in any case, I am heading into the courthouse now, and I will let everybody know how it goes. Alright, it's done. And it actually was nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. I don't know if they went through some sensitivity training within the last month or what, but everyone was nice, they were professional, and on top of that, the judge did my case very last, so I was the only one in there other than, the police officer people and the judge, so I didn't have to deal with any gasps, I didn't have to deal with any looks. It was great. So I'm super excited because today I am legally male for the first time in my life. So I'm excited. I know it's just a stupid piece of paper and I'm male inside, but being legal, there's something to say for being legally male in front of everyone else and on all your paperwork. And speaking of all my paperwork, that's what I'm doing right now. This is just going to be a day of trans errands. I am on my way to Social Security to have the gender marker changed that is attached to my Social Security number. That way, I can legally marry my wife, and that way I can legally be the father on the birth certificate when our baby comes. So, I will update you again. Bye. Alright, Social Security is done. That wasn't too bad either. The lady I got, she did take her job very, very seriously and checked my papers several times to make sure everything was accurate, but everything was accurate. We're good. So now the gender that is attached to my social security number is male, as it should be. So I am feeling good. I'm just becoming more and more male every day, legally at least. So yeah, that is awesome. So the only thing I have left to do when it comes to the legal aspects of this is I need to have my birth certificate changed to show that I was born male, because I was, just not physically. And I don't know how to do that. I haven't even done any research on that, so I need to talk to you guys a little bit. I'm on the way to the doctors now, so I can have my testosterone levels checked. So I will get with you after that. Alright, bye. Alright, so I'm here just outside my doctor's office, getting ready to go in. And this is going to be my roughly 6-month checkup since I started testosterone. Last time I was here, it had been 3 months. So a couple of things I want to find out about. I need to have my blood pressure checked, because last time it had been elevated. There's so many people driving by right now, I feel ridiculous. It was elevated last time, and then I also just need my testosterone checked. So, I'm getting so many looks. I'm sitting on the tailgate of my truck, and people think I'm a freak. Anyway, I'm just going to go inside, and I'll talk to you about this later. Alright, so I'm done with my doctor's appointment, and as I was trying to tell you before, I was going in to have my testosterone levels checked and to have my blood pressure checked, because last time I went in, which was about 3 months ago, my blood pressure was getting high, and it is again. It was at 137/88, which is a lot higher than pre-T. So if it gets much higher than that, I'm going to have to do something about that, but that's one of the side effects of testosterone, is higher blood pressure. So another thing I'm having, I also have a couple of my liver enzymes are elevated from the testosterone, which again, it's just a normal side effect that happens, but you know, it's something you have to get checked. So anyway, I couldn't get my testosterone levels checked like I wanted to, because I just a couple weeks ago I increased my dose, and so it hasn't been long enough for me to get leveled off. So I could not have my testosterone checked. So in a couple weeks I'll have my levels checked and see where they are. A couple of things I asked her about is, I asked her about testosterone levels and what they have to do with, like, your size, your physical size, and what they have to do with your metabolism, because I have this friend who's transitioning, and he's a couple months ahead of me, but he's a smaller guy. He's like 5'2" and like $120, and his changes have happened a lot faster than mine, and he's only on 50 milligrams a week. And I just upped my dose, and I'm now on 100 milligrams a week. And with the 50 milligrams a week, he's in like a full-grown male range when it comes to testosterone. And I don't know where I am, but I know that when I was at 75 milligrams a week, I still was not in a male range. I was just in between female and male range. So I was curious, like, why am I having to take so much testosterone? So I talked to my doctor, and she said, yeah, how much testosterone you have to take. It definitely depends on your size. I mean, I'm 5'9", and, I weigh 175 pounds. So, and she said that muscle rips through the testosterone too. So, that's one of the reasons I could possibly have to take more testosterone, and why, I forgot what the second why was. She also said that, a person that has a healthier liver would have to take more testosterone because it just, your liver just takes care of the testosterone, gets it out of your system, and that's where, your testosterone is metabolized. So, there's all that. So, I don't know if anyone was curious about that, but I was curious as to why I was having to take so much more than my friend. So, I'll give it a couple more weeks and see if 100 milligrams a week puts me up into male levels, and see where I am from there. That's it for my day of trans errands. I'm feeling kind of angsty from the day. I mean, nothing bad happened, but it just, when you're going out to do things like this, you just, I don't know, you just wake up with your armor on and it stays on, because you don't know what bad is going to happen. You don't know who's going to do this or say that, or, anything could happen. So, anyway, I'm feeling angsty, so I'm off to the gym to try to work it out of me. And then I'm going to go home and make dinner.
Everybody,
all right,
so
bye.
This is the last event of my day. I am going to give myself my shot, and kind of seems like the thing to do. Everyone records their shots, so who am I to mess with tradition? So enjoy. Alright. Leave that there for a minute. It's gonna roll off. Alright, that is it. That concludes our, my trans day. It was a good day. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was stressful, the court date and the Social Security and everything like that, but you know what? It is the end of the day, and I am male according to the county, and I am male according to Social Security, and I had a good doctor's visit and got a lot of great information. And to top it off, I got to shoot myself up with some testosterone. So it was a good day, day in the life of a trans man. One of the more complicated days, though. And yeah, everything is good. The next time I make a video, I will be 6 months on testosterone.